it looks like I was wrong, and I can admit when I was wrong. As you can see by the title, the government shutdown is real. And the reason why I said it wasn't real before, because, again, you know, I remember the last time that the shit that they were saying just never went through. It never fucking happened. Well, today, and I just got back from confirming my cutoff notice at the Human Services office. Today in the mail, well, actually, I shouldn't say day in the mail. I looked at my account, and there was no payments that went in. Now, payments go into accounts from, 12 o'clock midnight, which would be the next day, those that don't know. Not only that, my mother looked into her account, and she did not get paid from her work, and a lot of her friends were texting her, said, hey, did you receive anything today? Because we didn't receive nothing. And today, no one decided to go to work because the payer, right, the payee, never sent out paychecks, and people were in uproar, so everyone was calling, and come to find out, not only on the SSI disability part, which is my end, I got cut off. So I will not be receiving any other payments for a very long time, or any more at that, and plus my food stamps got cut off as well. And I went down to, again, the service office to confirm, like everyone else. Like, I wasn't the only one. The line is long. And I got back not long ago. And I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded or when you're going to see it. But as far as right now, it's February 1st of 2019. So whenever you see this video, I don't know. Hell, as far as I'm concerned, they might cut them back on when this video's up. Hell, I don't know. But today, I signed it. I went down there, confirmed it. And again, like before, a lot of us, what we do with our Social Security money and our food stamps, we neglect the payments here in the black community. And there was a lot of us down there in the black community. A lot of us and those who are out there are crackheads or recovering crackheads and look like shit. And I'm going to be honest, what I was doing with my benefits, I was buying bullshit with it whenever I did chance to get it. A good majority of the money that you guys know, those that seen the Trust and Money in-depth interview or Trust and Money interview, know that a good majority of my money was stolen from me throughout so many years. So a lot of my money from back payments, which should be called front payments, but whatever, from also the front payments, I didn't see throughout so many years because my parents were stealing from me. Going into that, a lot of the money that, that we all, do get from them in the black community, we buy drugs. I've been known to buy drugs. Not just for myself at times, pills mainly, nothing really heavy like that because, just pills. But mainly to buy drugs for other people, gave away money, been known to buy women with it for one-night stands or, shit like that. And that's what a lot of us do in the black community with that money. We neglect it, rather going towards, bills, our phone, some food, and rent. We neglect it, just like we neglect the food stamp card that we receive, known as EBT, because a lot of us, we hustle it out to people that have a good job. So we say, hey, give us $200 and I'll let you get this, $150 to $175 food stamp card from me you can use. Or we go to the drug man and say, hey man, give me this much for this hit, and I'll let you get this food stamps card so you can get some food. So that's what a lot of us do in the black community. So I can really see why, we did get cut off. And today, we had to confirm it. Now, within those letters, they're going to say, well, this is how much everyone owes that you guys need to pay us back with. I owe them $2 million. And a lot of you are going to be like, well, what happens if you don't pay him back? The truth is, nothing's going to happen if you don't pay him back. Because my uncle, when he had his heart attack and stroke, and it really paralyzed his body, really bad, can't talk anymore, can't move, and also damaged his brain, the Human Service Office, as soon as it happened, when that incident was reported, they cut him off literally just like that. I can't explain how fast, but it was really fucking fast. Then they said, well, we're going to get a lawyer for us because you're going to need to pay us back this much amount of money. So when you get cut off, and you know, I always heard about this before, even before I was on it, I just didn't know how true it was. But I guess when they cut you off, they want you to pay them back all the money that they paid you over the years. And the truth is, nothing's going to happen because, you know, that's a lot of people you're trying to sue and get money back from, even though you were paying them, right? Even though, you know, you were paying them. And plus, that's too much people to put in jail or even in prison. There's not that much room. So today, everyone got cut off. Now going into people that do work, a lot of workers, I don't know if it's for every job right now, but I do know it's a good majority for factory jobs, that a lot of people did not receive their work pay. I don't know what other way to put it, but I don't know I don't know how to put it. Like, let's say if you know, a factory job, you know, people that don't receive disability benefits, people that work regular jobs, they got their pay not today. I don't know if that made sense what I just said. Today has been fucking crazy since like 9 o'clock this morning when me and Mom found out about our payments along with everyone else. So right now, yes, I'm all over the place because I fucking didn't see it coming. You know, when you hear about government shit, it's a fucking scare tactic, right? Facts. But, you know, Mom, you know, she works at a factory job. When they called, not just the payee, but the bank, along with everyone else who works at this job. Again, I don't know if it's for every job or factory jobs right now. Again, I don't know. But there's two things that's going to happen. Actually, two things that did happen. Let me stop myself. Let me take a drink, man, because I need to slow down. Fuck, it's just been all over the place today. Shit. I can't even get this fucking damn thing open. Okay. Better. So, once Mom found out, along with everyone else, they screwed people over and said, okay, we're going to put your money on your guys' card. Nothing was on the card. So, they lied to the workers. Then on top of that, it finally came out. So, no one's getting paid today. You guys will not be receiving your guys' paychecks for another week to another 2 weeks. And everyone said it was going to be on the 8th. So, that's like sometime next week. So, this is pretty much this whole week with no pay. So, this is the first week going into next week. So, that's really a total of now of 3 weeks, if you really think about it, with no money that was coming in. Because, you know, the pay period, sometimes with certain jobs, maybe like every Friday to every 2 weeks. Mom's was every Friday now to 2 weeks now that she's hired in. But now that she's hired in, you know, the past 2 weeks were regular pay weeks. As, you know, you're waiting. And today was supposed to be a pay period. And now you got to wait for another week. So that's really a total of 3 weeks, man, if you do the math on that. On top of that, nobody from the work has received their W-2s. And if you guys work at a factory, I'm saying factory right now because a lot of factory workers are being hit with this as I'm explaining this video. And again, I apologize if I'm going all over the place with this video. I didn't see this coming today. And got to figure out what the hell we're going to do about paying some bills and rent. And plus food at that. We have to figure out what the fuck we're going to do. So no one from factory jobs will be receiving W-2s. At all. Even though now the government or / Trump expects people to still file taxes. And one of the laws is, you have the whole month of January for your job to send you out W-2s. And if they don't, the IRS will call the payer and have them send out the W-2s right away. Now, what you are supposed to really do when that, and during tax season anyways, around January, the first month of the new year, you are supposed to request that anyways ahead of time. Not sit back and wait, and that's the problem. A lot of us sit back and wait. Well, sometimes mother's pay is around $530, almost around $600. And I know that ain't very much, but now that they decided to hold back people's pay today or really not pay them at all, and them now confirming, okay, we're not going to send you out W-2s because of how much you make. Well, now the payee or the payer, whatever title you prefer to call it as, a person that pays you, who's supposed to fucking pay you, they're now going to get in trouble. So once it comes really fully time to file taxes and have nothing to bring to the table to show, it is going to have to be reported like, hey, this is what happened, this is what was said, here's the number, and they're going to turn that in, and the IRS is going to call the, the person that's supposed to pay you and say, hey, you need to send in them W-2s. Even though, yeah, they may not receive nothing back because of how much they make, but they still got to pay taxes. And no one's going to feel like going to prison for fucking 5 years just because the payer said, oh, well, I'm not going to send you guys your W-2s. No, that's fucked up. So, again, I'm sorry if this video is all over the place. And like I said, I don't know when this video is going to go up. I got other videos before this video that's going to be uploaded to this channel. Again, it's February the 1st, 2019. And by the time this video goes up, it may just... I don't know, man. I'm not in a very pleasant mood right now. I can't get the words out that I want to say in this video at all. So by the time this video goes up, whenever it does, as far as I'm concerned, I may be back on SSA. Hell, I may be not. People's regular work pay, if you work at a regular job, it may go back to normal or it may not. I don't know what the hell's going to happen from now until whenever the fuck this video goes up. Because a lot of things can happen in such a lengthy amount of time. Like I said, I could either be back on or not be back on. Mother could be still working on the job or doing 5 years in prison because the person doesn't want to send out the fucking W-2s and them confirming shit on the phone, which is fucked up because they can suffer a lot of serious consequences just by saying, well, we're not going to send W-2s. Okay, you expect people to file taxes. You got to send out W-2s regardless if you're not going to get nothing back or not. You have to pay Uncle Sam his money. But again, the person that pays the worker, when calling that person saying, hey, what the hell's going on? And then confirming shit, if you guys look it up, what happens if I don't get my W-2s and my work friend refuses to send them? Or the payer refuses to send them, the worker's not going to get in trouble. It's the payee. The payer is going to get in serious trouble for not wanting to send out W-2s. And then once you tell them what they told you, yeah, they can get in trouble. Now, what's going to happen to you, you are going to have to file taxes. But if you ain't got them W-2s, then yeah, you probably are going to look at 5 years while the payee is going to be looking at more. Even though you're going to be fighting the fucking case like everyone else. Those are the factory workers right now at this moment. But like I said, by the time this video goes up, I don't know when you guys will see it. Again, it's February 1st, 2019. And as far as I'm concerned, I could be either back on or not back on. You know, it took 4 years for me to even get on. Because not only did I have the file, but I had to get a lawyer. I had to make a case. I also had to build the case. And I also had to be put on a waiting list because I go by last name. My last name starts with an N. During the process of that, it's the waiting game. And during the waiting game, once you receive, I mean, you'll receive tons of letters, but none of them won't be confirming anything until you get the phone call, then an actual letter. Okay, well, we're going to have a meeting, and then this is going to be the court case. And then, you know, after that, there's going to be another waiting game to see if you receive anything or not. But because you got a lawyer, you will receive, but there's going to be a lot of money lost because, like the last time I had to split $10,000, that was going to be the front payment, if you will. And I didn't receive that $10,000 because, again, that had to be splitted. So it had to be splitted with the state, the court, the judge, my lawyer, and the Human Services Office. Then I received my regular pay. So that's how that worked the last time. I don't feel like going through that again. So again, by the time this video's up, I don't know if I'll be back on or still cut off. I don't know if Mother's going to be in prison or maybe still have a job, and hopefully she'll still have a job, and hopefully the payee person will get dealt with accordingly and get in trouble because they said a lot of shit to a lot of the workers over the phone, and them saying, well, you guys ain't going to be receiving nothing until the 8th. Which, again, now we have to wait another week, which is 3 weeks. And then saying, well, we're not going to send out W-2s. Okay, well, guess what? When it comes now time to file taxes, what was said has to be reported. There has to be some witnesses. So I have to go and, again, have to get things ready to say, okay, here's the number that you guys need to call, but here's a lot of my pay tabs. What is it that I can do to help not go to prison? So, again, I don't know what's going to happen from now until whenever the fuck this video is going to go up. Again, I do apologize if I'm all over the place, but, again, the last time you hear about shit like this, you know, it's really a scare tactic. And a lot of things just never happened, like they said before, and now all of a sudden, boom, everyone's cut off, and I gotta figure the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to fucking sell shit I don't want to part with, but that's just how it's gonna have to be. So, you know, I'm sorry again if I'm all over the place in this, but now ain't nobody got no money, not just to pay rent, because the landlord's gonna be expecting money. We can't take out loans because there's a lot of money that's owed in loans right now. We can't pay none of the fucking bills and can't get any food.